Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Arcadia server. So in this episode we're gonna be building another tree farm, and this time we are gonna be doing it for the nether trees. So I've already started a bit down here with getting it kind of built up. Um, the schematic kind of is glitching right now, but I'll fix that in a bit. But I've already started digging it out, and then I will be building it. Let me just fix the schematic so I can show you what it's gonna look like once I'm done. So this is what it's gonna look like, and it's an automatic farm. So we can just turn this one on, and then we can go use our other farm or another farm that I'll probably also be building in this episode, because this one is quite simple actually to make. So once I've done this one, I can get started on the other one. And then once I have those three farms ready, I might start with the decorating of this area and building housing around them so that they aren't out in the open like they are right now. And that will be easier for me to get to all of the places and chests that I need to go to fill them up with bone meal and to collect the drops, because here the drops go down right in the middle, so I'm gonna have to dig beneath it also to get to it. But I will be building this, and then I'll come back to you guys once it's finished, alright? See you in a bit. So, I am done building it, and I decided to, before I record this, give it a little test run. So, it works, and it is quite easy. The redstone does look quite complicated, and it can be if you're not that good at redstone, but turning it on is really simple. Just flick the lever, and then we wait. Oh. And then let me just show you guys. So in here, there are two different colors for the two different types of logs that you can get from the nether. And this just automatically. And then when there's mushroom and if they're long enough that it will grow, it obviously gets grown, it gets pushed out by all of the pistons with the wards, and then it just gets blown up by the TNT. That is stopping from these two droppers landing at different heights so that everything will be blown up. And then it just goes on here, gets collected, and now I just need to make the collection area. But other than that, it is quite a nice farm, especially as this is a completely AFKable farm, as long as you can supply it with enough bone meal. Let me just turn off for now. But if you can keep it supplied with enough bone meal, you can easily run any of your other farms while you're running this one as well. So I'm gonna be doing a bit of decoration downstairs and maybe a little bit of auto sorting, but I am not completely sure if I want to do that right now. I might just make it go into a big chest and then manually sort it myself later. And of course, the next thing that I'm going to do, instead of building another tree farm, I'm going to be making some for the composting. Because with this farm, you also get a lot of these roots and extra funguses that just come through. And the nice thing about this is that you can completely compost this and get a lot of bone meal back, which I hope will supply most of my farms in the end. So I'll get to doing that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So I've added a second house here to the farms that I built inside the mountain, and I made the setup the exact same as the other one, as you can see here, and then I will be building sugarcane farms here, because I have obviously made that automatic nether tree farm up there, up on the hill. But now I have the problem, I do not get enough bone meal at all. So I'm gonna be making a sugarcane farm here, and I will be storing some of it in here. But I will also be sending a lot of it to a bone meal maker, where it gets composted, turned into bone meal, and then I can use it and put it back into the farms. So I'm gonna be building it, and as you can see here, this is from the bamboo farm. So this one will be stretching out this way, and I will come back to you guys once I have done that. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So, seeing as Halloween is coming up soon, me and some others decided to do a little bit of a thing for kind of an event we are doing. We are making a beautiful little haunted house. I'm not gonna show all of it now, just give you a little sneak peek, but I'll come back to you guys once me and Tris and Zunti have made a little bit more progress on the build. And we'll show you guys a bit of how it looks. So, we have built most of the house. Now, it isn't completely done. We still need to add more decorations here and still needs to be a clock tower up there, but it is almost mostly done, but we ran out of resources. So, we're gonna be doing a bit more resource gathering, and then it's back to building and finishing this off in time for the Halloween event. And I'll show you a bit more then, alright? Alright, so it's nearly time for the event, and I will be standing here greeting everyone and introducing them to our haunted house with the maze attached to it. There will probably be a few interactions after this, and I hope you guys enjoy them. And let's get started, shall we? All the way back in the late 80s, this house was owned by a wealthy musician. Sadly, though, he passed quite early on in his life. I heard he has been driven insane by shadowy figures that only he could see. He'd spend the day working in his studio, making music on his piano. Yet at night he was haunted by spirits. In order to protect himself from the ghost, he trapped and fortified the house with traps, hidden rooms, and danger. At last, he sadly succumbed to the evil spirits, and the house has been abandoned since. Enter at your own risk and try to find your way to the top. Good luck! I'll see you soon. So, I recently just moved laptops before this event started, and I just noticed with the editing that I messed up the settings a bit. And during the interactions with everyone, only my voice got recorded, sadly. So there won't be any more interactions than what I put in. Um, the Halloween event was really fun though, and I absolutely loved seeing everything and having fun with everyone. So hope you guys also enjoyed what I showed you. But I do know a few have streams and they may put up a VOD, and there are multiple videos of the others that are going to be put out about this event. So I hope you guys will check those out if you want to see a little bit more about it. But that is also all of the time I had for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tree farm building, of course, and the little bit of the Halloween event. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!